to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain at dawn. And love we share, that's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble.
Hey everybody, this is Ed Rambeau, and welcome to My Little Corner of the World, along with part 3 of my 3-part series entitled Romantic Interlude, which means this evening, be prepared to hear some of the most beautiful love songs ever written by some of the world's most talented and renowned composers, such as my opening song written by the one and only Cole Porter, In the Still of the Night. In the still of the night, as I gaze from my window at the moon in its flight, my thoughts all stray to you. In the still of the night, while the world is in slumber, oh, the times without number, darling, when I say to you, do you love me as I love you? Are you my life to be, my dream come true? Or will this dream of mine fade out of sight, like the moon growing dim on the rim of a hill, in the chill still of the night? My dream come true? Or will this dream of mine fade out of sight, like the moon growing dim on the rim of the hill, in the chill still of the night? In the still of the night. Next, we have a two-song medley, which begins with a popular jazz song with music by George Gershwin and lyrics by his brother Ira. The song was written in 1928 for an unpublished operetta named East is West. It was published in 1930 and was included in the Broadway musical Girl Crazy, where Ginger Rogers performed it in a song and dance routine choreographed by the late, great Fred Astaire. And still, till today, it's one of America's classic standards. Its title, Embraceable You, which segues into another popular song with music by Harry Warren and lyrics by Mack Gordon. The song is based on a poem written by a young Oklahoma war bride named Dorothy Fern Norris and was introduced in the 1943 movie Hello, Frisco, Hello, where it was sung by Alice Faye. It's called You'll Never Know and went on to win the 1943 Academy Award for Best Original Song, which was one of 9 nominated songs that year. It was also later performed by Alice Faye in the 1944 film Four Jills in a Jeep. Please enjoy my rendition of Embraceable You and You'll Never Know. Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Come chase me, you irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grows tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I want my arms about you. So don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa do. My sweet embraceable you. No, don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa, do. My sweet embraceable. You'll never know just how much I love you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, or haven't I told you so? A million or more times you went away and my heart went with you. I speak your name in my every prayer.
there is some other way to prove that I love you, I swear I don't know how, but you'll never know if you don't know now. You'll never know.
I've always loved the lyrics to this next selection, even though its original release was an instrumental version by Percy Faith and his orchestra. But in 1968, along came the version by the Vogues, which reached number 27 on the Billboard charts. It's called Till, and here's my take on it.
You are my reason to live. Adore me till the moon deserts the sky, till all the seas run dry. Till then I'll worship you. Till the tropic sun grows cold, till this young world grows old, my darling, I'll adore you. For rivers flow upstream, till lovers cease to dream. Till then I'm yours, be
On my last show, Romantic Interlude Part 2, I sang Chances Are, made famous by the unparalleled Johnny Mathis. And since so many of you out there told me it was your favorite song in that show, I've selected another Johnny Mathis favorite. It's Not For Me To Say.
It's not for me to say you love me. It's not for me to say you'll always care. Ah, but here for the moment I can hold you fast and press your lips to mine and dream that love will last. as far as I can see. This is heaven, and speaking just for me, it's ours to share. Perhaps the glow of love will grow with every passing day, or we may never meet again, but then it's not for me to say. And speaking just for me, it's ours to share. Perhaps the glow of love will grow with every passing day, or we never meet again, but then it's not for me to say.
It's Not For Me to Say, originally made famous by Mr. Johnny Mathis. For those of you who may have just tuned in, you're listening to Ed Rambeau, and this is My Little Corner of the World on MemoryLaneOldies.com. Tonight's theme, Romantic Interlude Part 3. And it's that time again, folks. Time for America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. What's up, little buddy? How are you tonight?
Not so good, 'cause I'm being sued.
Sued? By whom? For what?
By the manager at the supermarket. Apparently, Angelina had a big fight with him.
That's terrible. What was the fight about?
Well, as the story goes, she refused to wear a mask, and when this dumb manager asked her to put one on or get the hell out of his store, it ruffled her feathers to the point where she started screaming and yelling at the jerk. In an attempt to get the situation under control, the stupid guy told her to calm down and just be herself. That was his second mistake.
Oh, really? Why?
'Cause she ended up punching him in the nose.
Oh, boy.
Tell me about it.
I'd like to know something, Tom. Before Angelina, were you ever truly in love?
Oh yeah, most definitely. It was my grandmother. I was so in love with that woman, one day I actually came home and told my dad I wanted to marry her. "That's my mother," he screamed. "You can't marry my mother." I said, "Why not? You married mine."
Oh, God. Hey, what's the latest with Sheldon? You haven't mentioned him in a while.
Sheldon? Well, last week he got a job as a set designer, but he was fired a few days later. So we left without making a scene.
Oh, stop it. But I've got another question for you, Tom.
Sure. What is it?
I know that a female dog is referred to as a bitch. So what about a female cat? Are they also bitches?
Only in the case of Angelina.
My God. You just can't get off that poor woman's back, can you?
I believe it's the other way around. Oh, by the way, off the record, I am now positive that certain members of Congress were in on the January 6th insurrection.
Oh, yeah? And just how can you be so sure?
Because it nearly worked.
Huh. Good point. Now say goodnight, Tom.
Good night, my adoring fans. Gotta go now, but this is the part in the show where Eduardo once again tries to prove he can sing.
Just get out of here, you little monster.
Fine, no problem, because my catnip awaits.
Have a great night, Tom. See you back here in 2 weeks. So there you have it, my friends, America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. Returning now to tonight's theme, Romantic Interlude Part 3. If you remember, we opened tonight's show with a wonderful love song written by the great Cole Porter called In the Still of the Night. Well, here's another Cole Porter classic entitled, I Concentrate on You. Whenever skies look gray to me and trouble begins to brew, whenever the winter winds become too strong, I concentrate on you. When fortune cries, nay, nay to me, and people declare I'm through, whenever the blues become my only song, I concentrate on you. On your smile so warm, so tender, when at first my kiss you declined, on the light in your eyes when you surrender, and once again our arms intertwine. And so when wise men say to me that love's young dream never comes true, to prove that even wise men can be wrong, I concentrate on you. Coming up next, we have a song from the vault of the many hits by a popular group from the 1950s, namely the Platters. I never had the desire to record this particular song until I heard an arrangement that was quite different from the original Platters recording. So, using that arrangement, this is the way my version of My Prayer turned out. When the twilight is gone and no songbirds are singing, when the twilight is gone, you come into my heart, and here in my heart you will stay while I pray. My prayer is to linger with you, at the end of the day, in a dream that's divine. My prayer is a rapture
with the world far away, and your lips close to mine. Tonight, while our hearts are aglow, tell me the words that I'm longing to know. My prayer and the answer you give, may they still be the same, for as long as we live, that you'll always be there at the end of my
I never thought I'd attempt to do a Whitney Houston song, but the minute I heard this one, I knew it was right up my alley. It was also recorded by the Four Tops, so I'm sure you've guessed by now that the song is I Believe in You and Me.
I believe in you and me. I believe that we will be in love eternally. Well, as far as I can see, you will always be the one for me. Oh, yes, you will. I believe in dreams again. I believe that love will never end. And like the river finds the sea, I was lost, and now I'm free. 'Cause I believe in you and me. I will never leave your side. I will never, ever hurt your pride. When all the chips are down, I will always be around, just to be right where you are, my love. Oh, you know I love you, girl. I will never leave you out. I will always let you in to places no one's ever been. Deep inside, can't you see, can't you see that I believe in you and me? Oh, well, maybe I'm a fool to feel the way I do, but I will play the fool forever, just to be with you forever. I believe in
My final selection for this evening was sung by Barbra Streisand and Canadian vocalist Bryan Adams. As for its composers, along with Barbra Streisand and Bryan Adams, the song was written by R.J. Lane and Marvin Hamlish. As I've mentioned a few times in the past, every recording artist has his personal favorite songs among the many he or she has recorded. And this song happens to be one of mine. It's called I Finally Found Someone, and I hope you enjoy it.
I finally found someone that knocks me off of my feet. I finally found the one that makes me feel complete. It started over coffee. We started out as friends. It's funny how from simple things the best things begin. This time it's different. It's all because of you. It's better than it's ever been, 'cause we can talk it through. My favorite line was, can I call you sometime? It's all you had to say to take my breath away. This is it. Oh, I finally found someone to share my life. I finally found the one to be with every night. 'Cause whatever I do, it's just got to be you. My life has just begun. I finally found someone, someone. I finally found someone. Ooh. Did I keep you waiting? Hope you don't mind. I apologize. You look so fine. I would wait forever just to know you were mine. Oh, I love you, and yet always looks right. I love what you wear, and you're never uptight. You're exceptional. I can't wait for the rest of my life. This is it. Oh, I've finally found someone to share my life. I finally found the one to be with every night. 'Cause whatever I do, it's just got to be you. Oh yeah. My life has just begun. I finally found someone, and whatever I do, it's just got to be you. Oh yeah. Ooh, my life has just begun. I finally found someone.
Well, my friends, this brings us to the end of my three-part theme of romantic interludes, and I certainly hope you enjoyed listening. Please join me 2 weeks from this evening for a brand new theme, and then 2 weeks after that for my annual Thanksgiving celebration, where we always give thanks to the many artists and composers who have given the world so much musically. And once again, here's a little reminder about my novel, From a Distant Mirror, which is still available to read in its entirety for free. So I urge you to go to Inkit.com, spelled INKITT.com, and just type the title, From a Distant Mirror, into their search box. I still need about 50 more reviews before I can hopefully get published. So if you've already read it, please pass this information along to all your family and friends, especially those who you may be aware love to read. That being said, this is Ed Rambeau, and with nothing but love in my heart, from my little corner of the world to yours, here's wishing you an amazing remainder of your night with our dear friend Ron Baker on Ron's Record Shop. Take it away, Ron, and good night with buckets of love, everyone.